In the quiet village of Sweetwater, Mary and Samuel were the epitome of love. They were inseparable, bound not only by vows but by years of shared dreams. Every morning, Mary would rise early, her hands weaving intricate patterns into the fabric she sold at the market. Samuel would kiss her forehead and head to the fields, where he worked tirelessly. One evening, Mary noticed Samuel had been coming home later than usual. His once warm embrace had grown cold, and the laughter they shared felt like a distant memory. He claimed he was helping a sick neighbor, but Mary's heart whispered otherwise. One rainy night, curiosity got the better of her. She followed Samuel as he left their home, his figure barely visible through the mist. He headed to the edge of the village, where a single lantern flickered in the window of a small cottage. Mary's heart shattered as she saw Samuel step inside and embrace a woman she recognized. Eliza, a widow who had moved to the village months ago. The betrayal burned in Mary's chest, but she didn't cry. Instead, she stood in the rain, her soaked dress clinging to her trembling frame. When Samuel returned home, he found Mary waiting, her eyes piercing through him like daggers. "Did you think I wouldn't find out?" she whispered. Samuel's face drained of color. He stammered, but no words could mend the broken vow. Mary didn't scream or throw him out. Instead, she gathered her belongings and left before dawn, the weight of her pain too heavy to bear. Months passed, and Samuel's life crumbled. Eliza, too, left him when she realized she was just a passing fancy. Alone and filled with regret, Samuel often wandered to the market, where Mary once worked. There he'd watch from afar as she rebuilt her life, her laughter now shared with others. The village spoke in hushed tones about the man who lost his wife through betrayal. As for Mary, she carried her scars with grace, determined never to let another break her again. In the end, Samuel was left with the bitter truth: trust once broken is rarely ever whole again.